I would like to go first because,
Sure.
of course, I came to Canada before you.
Yeah, right.
No pun intended. Anyway.
Today, guys, we'll be talking about our landing gist. Yes, basically our Canadian landing gist, right? Yeah.
So I would like to go first because,
Sure.
of course, I came to Canada before you.
Yeah, right.
No pun intended. Anyway. Anyway, so how did I get to Canada? How did I manage my first few weeks in Canada? One thing I'm appreciative of is I was able to get help from Uncle T. That was my uncle's friend that was living in Brampton, Ontario. So his wife picked me up at the airport. It was just fresh air. I love fresh air. As soon as I see. Thank you so much. They were able to accommodate me for 1 month in Brampton, Ontario, and I'm grateful to God for that. They helped me to settle,
To navigate around.
I had help when I needed it, and I was able to get my scene and everything done in a fraction of time instead of jumping through the buses and all that. So I'm grateful to God for that. So after I finished from Brampton, my school was not in Ontario, so I had to move from Ontario to my province. So I'll be telling you more about our province later. So
Yes,
so I moved to my province, and I remember Uncle T telling me that why would you choose that kind of province, because there's nobody in the province and all that. But then I was coming to my province, and all of a sudden it was a full plane that was coming here. So I'm like, there must be nobody. There must be people living there. But lo and behold, when I got here, it was a different environment from Ontario.
There's a Nigerian community here.
Yeah, there's a Nigerian community. No, as at in 2014, oh boy, no Nigerian community. Oh.
Wow.
Even the black students population, the population of black students was really, really minute. So, but we were able to, like Nigerians were not too much.
That's because nobody knew about our
province then. It was not popular. It's a reserved province, but we love it.
Yes.
I've been living here for more than 7 years now, and it's a beautiful place to be.
Yes, very calm place.
Very calm.
So if you live in Lagos, in Nigeria,
and you want to come to Canada,
you may want to take a chill pill by coming to our
province. Yes. So I moved to my province, spent 2 years of school there, and when I got here, it was just like as if I was favored all through, because I got here, got an apartment on Kijiji, and the landlord was nice enough to offer me an airport pickup.
Wow.
So he picked me up from the airport, dropped me off, and asked me if I have anything to buy and everything.
Oh wow. Grocery shopping.
Wow. I just took the opportunity. And when I got to the province, I didn't even know that taxis work. So I was always walking everywhere.
Wow.
Like at some point I got a bicycle, but it was like as if I wasted money, because at the end of the day the bicycle didn't work for me, because I don't even know how to ride the bicycle. Oh, that was one thing I learned before leaving Nigeria.
I remember.
I fell down a lot back home, but when I got here I was more stable on it, and that's how my landlord was able to help me settle down in Canada. He gave me almost everything I needed, and if I need a ride somewhere, I just give him a call, and he was nice enough to come and help me.
Wow.
That's why I said Canadians are generally friendly. Very friendly. Then I got to school. My instructor was the best, Amy. I still remember you. I was like,
don't worry, I'll be giving them the shout out.
That's okay. So Amy too was the best too. She also helped me to settle down too. I was the only international student in my class to be.
Wow.
I
remember that first picture you snapped.
Yeah, black international student.
Remember that first
so my
picture?
color was the only one that was different.
You could tell.
So anyway, that's the story of how I landed in Nigeria. How I managed moving from Nigeria to another.
To Canada. You landed in
country.
Canada, not Nigeria.
Yeah.
Mine is filled with
ups and downs. Yeah.
You know what I mean.
But through all of it,
we thank God. We're here. That day, the first time we thought we were going to travel, there was this news around. There's lots of immigration groups that I'm on. Lots of it. To make this journey easy, you may need to have some, because some information that you think is just about you there are lots of people that are facing the same thing that already have solutions to it. So your own is just to like talk about it on the group, and a lot of people will come up and just. Nigerians are very nice, so we are very good people, I can't mention everybody. Sometimes the groups are full. They will even tell you have 2 numbers, you have to go out and all that. They can't put husband and wife on the same group.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because so that they can have other people come in. At least if your wife has the information, the husband can know, okay, this is what they said, this is what is happening and all that. So back to my story. That time it was raining about getting our authorization letter, and then I was already about 28 weeks gone with my baby. Yeah, another year later. Yeah, so and then they said we had to fly with an authorization letter, and that letter you can only get it if you have a family in Canada. Going to the rescue. Yeah, the funny thing is I had to quickly put it in. Okay, I have my sister living in Canada. This is her so address and all. At the end of the day, I put in the authorization request for myself and my husband, and then the response came, and it was just me that was authorized to land. Oh boy. I already knew it was going to be the most boring journey of my life. Because, I don't know, to some extent I just felt very fragile that time. I may need to stretch my legs and all that. I may need to talk to somebody, but
and it was nice to take pictures, right?
Yeah, right.
We're flying out of Nigeria together.
We have a picture of that at the airport when we basically had an entourage. My husband's family. Shout out to my father-in-law. Yeah, my father-in-law was actually struggling with the bags at the airport. Even the guys at the airport were, now this baba follow you come. Where's your partner? I'm like, my daddy is helping me. They were just like, oh, just go, madam, just go. So it was so fun because at the end of the day, I got to the first me that was allowed to fly. He said my husband is not authorized, he doesn't have a family member and all that. But the good thing about this family member thing, as soon as I step into Canada and I land and I'm signed in that okay, I have landed, I'm a PR now, my husband automatically has a family and he can actually land. So it was just miscommunication at that time.
The only thing you missed was traveling together. You was going to eventually join.
Yes, right. Yeah. Yes. So even at the port, at the port of entry, excuse me, when I was being signed, they were asking me, "Oh, where's your husband?" I'm like, "Oh, he wasn't allowed to fly." And they were like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Okay."
Nigerians are Novasabi.
Yes, And they were like, "He doesn't need that. He doesn't need it. Why?" I just told them, okay. They were like, okay, no problem. He can come in a few days after you and all that. I'm like, yeah. So that's why we have separate landing days. And that's spending about 3 days in Toronto because I had to wait for my husband to come in from Nigeria.
You shall make sure that you flew together.
Yes, into our province. We have to take that picture, pam pam. No, why you get to see the pictures and everything. When we landed in our province, it was in the midnight. Shout out to
my husband,
my brother-in-law,
my husband.
He's in a man you be. Shout out to you,
my husband.
Shout out to you. He drove
he drove almost 2 hours.
Yeah, because where our own city's airport at that time was closed because of COVID. Yes, so we had to go to another airport about 2 hours away. Yes. So he had to drive all through back and forth in the midnight to pick us up, and then I was
and he had work the next day.
Yeah,
right. I know how he managed the work.
Yeah, he really did. He did a great job.
Yeah,
he did a great job.
We just had to do it. I was at home taking care of the family.
Oh well. And he was also at the airport taking care of another family.
Yeah, so that's how he was able to bring you guys in.
Yeah.
We had to also self-isolate for 14 days.
Yes.
And at that time,
the visit was a lot.
Yes.
The visit was a lot. To be
sure we
were isolating.
Yeah. So I remember you isolated for 14 days, and then after 14 days it was time to go get your SIM.
Yeah.
So we had to drive
book
around.
appointment.
Started taking.
That was my first day in the cold officially. That day was something else.
Yes. I know that coming in the winter, it's, I don't know how people manage it.
I had to ride the winter because I wanted to give birth to my baby here.
Yeah. Who doesn't want Canadian born baby?
Yes, shout out to you, area.
Anyway, yeah, that's. I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah, ninjas, thank you for watching.
And we appreciate if you like, subscribe,
and share.
Also, don't forget to hit the notification button so that when we post new videos, you get to see it.
Like it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, guys.
Bye. Nigeria.
Yes, it might be no.
Yes, no problem. Yes, back to my own
yeah.
story. Mine, Toronto.
Just keep going.
In Toronto, it was a breeze, but thank God for.
Can we ever cut there? Can we pass the